3, 2, 1, go.
Hi everybody, I'm Monica Fay. I'm a professional organizer, and today I'm going to show you how I travel lightly and how I organize my carry-on bag. So I use this bag, which is a standard carry-on size, and it can fit into any overhead. And if you see, it's empty. I'm going to show you how I build my bag. Now the first thing you want to keep in mind is when you pack that you want to bring clothes that make you feel good, that are comfortable, and that look good. You don't want to have to experiment with new fashion when you're going somewhere, unless you're going to a wedding, of course, and you need to have a certain dress or attire that you're not used to wearing. But for the most part, you want to bring things that you look good and feel good in and that you're comfortable with. Don't experiment on your trips. Now I'm of the frame of mind that there's three types of packers. There's the people like my mom, who is the Ziploc lord of the Ziplocs. She's got everything in Ziploc bags. She's got an extra Ziploc bag for her dirty clothes. And she puts anything she can in these Ziplocs, and it just looks like a little bookshelf full of plastic. Then there are the people that neatly fold. It looks beautiful when they first get on their trip, but if anybody were to rummage around or grab something from it, the whole system's gone. They've got to repack at the end of the trip to make it look good coming back home, or they just throw it all in. Then there's the third type of packer. This is me, formerly me, where you just throw everything in, elbow it down, zip it. You've got the extender on, and your travel bag is now like out to here. I am a reformed elbower, and now I use packing cubes. So today I'm going to show you how to use the packing cubes and how much clothing you can really get into a carry-on bag. And you can do well up to a week, and then of course if you're on a longer trip you can recycle your clothing. So what we're going to start with today is we're going to start with our larger pieces. So first I'm going to show you, this is the packing cube, and what's great is it's within a finite amount of space so that you stack it almost like little Legos, and they stay on their side of the bag, and they don't really move around too much, and you can't really mess it up. I was lucky enough to get these from Airbnb for work when I spoke for them at the GBTA convention in San Diego. So thank you Airbnb for these awesome packing cubes. They are wonderful. So this first one here, you're not going to believe how much stuff you can get in this. I have 4 pairs of pants with room for more. I have my workout pants, a pair of black slacks, I have a pair of jeans, and I have a skirt to go out in, all in here, and you can still fit in probably another pair of jeans in here. And what you're going to do is, once you zip it, you kind of just want to make sure that it's taking shape. And what's great is that, you know, it has a rectangular cube shape so that you can stack it. So we tuck it all the way in on one half of our bag, like this. So this is the 4 pairs of pants here. The next one we're going to build is, this is my work dresses and outfits for brunch. And in here I have 2 work dresses or business dresses, and then I have a jumpsuit. You can also fit in one more in here. There's a little extra room. So we're going to build directly on top of the bottoms. And this makes it so easy because when you unpack your bag, my mom likes to hang everything up as soon as she gets anywhere, even if we're in a hotel for like 2 nights. She hangs up everything. I leave everything in my bag, but then there's some people that really like to use the drawers. This makes it easy. You just shove it in the drawer and you know exactly what's in each bag. You don't have to, you know, unpack everything. So we have the second layer here, and you'll see that there's still another room. There's more room for another layer here. And this is only taking up half the bag. Now we're going to start to build the second half of the suitcase before I build the top layer. I have my clear bag of toiletries, so if anybody needs to check you, it's in a clear bag already. You've got everything in the small size. You don't want to get super ambitious and try to squeeze something in that's not regulation. And this goes very flat against the side. Then I have my makeup bag, and this has my skincare routine, and it has a second copy of all the makeup that I already have at home, so I never have to take it out of my suitcase. And that's good if you travel for work, so you don't have to rebag everything every time you go on a trip. Now the next thing that we'll put in there are the shirts. So, you know, it's starting to get cooler out. So first I packed in the smaller bag. This is a larger bag. This is about half the size. This is all the long sleeve shirts. We have four long sleeve shirts in here, 2 dress shirts, and 2 little plaid button downs here, so that I can do casual, and then I can also go to a meeting in or go out at night. And this goes this way, long ways, and it builds out this quarter panel of the suitcase. The next one we have is t-shirts, tank tops, workout shirts. We have about 5 in here. They're smaller and softer, so they kind of move differently, or they pack differently. And that goes on this layer here. As you'll see, same as this side, there's still room a couple inches for another layer. So here we go. Now we have underwear. I've got my underwear on this side, and then I have my bras, which I've stacked, and I folded in half and stacked on end, so they go right on top there. And that's 8 pairs of underwear, 2 regular bras, and a sports bra, and that's not counting what you're gonna wear on the flight in the first place. So now what we have is the shoe bag. Everybody's always interested in the shoes. How am I gonna fit all my shoes in there? Well, I wear a 9.5. It's not a small shoe. These bags are great because they can fit men's shoes too. This will fit about 3 pairs of women's shoes, unless you have smaller feet, then probably 4. But you'll see I have shoes that I can do casually. I have a pair of heels, and then I have shoes that I can wear to business meetings. And again, that's not counting. If it's winter, you can wear your boots or something on the plane so that you do have like a more wintry shoe if you need. And that goes right here. We tuck it slightly underneath the lip, so it's almost flush, to make sure this is back in its place. And then the last thing that we'll put on top of there is a going out jacket or a thick sweater or something that you need for an extra layer. And I like to bring this like kind of vegan leather jacket, fold it, and I put it right above here. And on this side, I don't really like to take up this space. This is good for dirty clothes, or it's good for your hair products. I don't bring a dryer anymore because most hotels have dryers now, and Airbnb for work, a lot of their locations have hair dryers. So I have my hair tools here that I need a straightener and a curling iron. Now when we close it, you will see it's easy. It's underneath, way underneath the weight limit. And then this is something that I was never able to do before. I can close the extender. It's like, look at that. Look how compact it is. Now, if you're wondering where my purse is and things like that, I used to drag around this dirty JanSport backpack everywhere, but now my friends forced me to get something a little cuter. So I have this little black backpack, and inside of it I can fit either my iPad or laptop, a journal, a book to read, my calendar, face wipes, and then I also put an extra purse inside of it, a small purse that I can go out with once I land and am situated. So I have a nice little cute backpack that goes with me, and then I have my little carry-on. Now if it's winter, this is what I wear on the flight. I make sure that I have my fashionable and thick coat so that I can wear this pretty much for anything, whether you're going out or you're going to a meeting, or even this could even be okay if you were to go out for a hike or something like that. And then I also wear my nice black boots, so I'm already set for cold weather when I get on the flight. And yeah, so if you pack with packing cubes and you really get clear on what you want to wear that you look good in and you feel good in already, instead of experimenting with fashion, you can build out a carry-on just like this. So I hope you enjoyed that, and thank you for watching.